Architecture is more than just buildings. It's the art and science of designing structures that shape our lives and reflect our cultures. For thousands of years, humans have created spaces that serve practical purposes while expressing beauty, power, and identity. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating evolution of architectural styles that have defined civilizations throughout history and continue to influence the spaces we inhabit today. Our architectural journey begins in ancient Greece and Rome, where the foundations of Western architecture were established. The Greeks perfected the use of columns, developing the Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian orders that still influence design today. Their temples embodied mathematical precision and harmonious proportions. The Romans expanded on Greek principles, introducing the arch and concrete, allowing for unprecedented structural achievements like the Pantheon and the Colosseum, buildings that have stood for nearly 2 millennia as testaments to Roman engineering brilliance. As Europe emerged from the Dark Ages, a revolutionary architectural style soared toward the heavens. Gothic architecture, with its pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses, allowed medieval builders to create unprecedented height and light in stone structures. Cathedrals like Notre Dame in Paris and Chartres Cathedral became not just places of worship, but expressions of spiritual aspiration and community pride. Stained glass windows transformed light into divine messaging, creating interior spaces that seemed to transcend earthly constraints. The Renaissance marked architecture's return to classical ideals, but with new mathematical precision and human-centered design. Architects like Brunelleschi and Palladio revived Greek and Roman elements while perfecting techniques like linear perspective. Symmetry, proportion, and harmony became guiding principles. As the Renaissance evolved into the Baroque, architecture became more theatrical and emotional. Buildings like St. Peter's Basilica combined mathematical precision with dynamic curves and dramatic light effects, creating spaces designed to evoke awe and spiritual emotion. The Industrial Revolution fundamentally transformed architecture through new materials and building methods. Iron, steel, and glass enabled structures of unprecedented scale and lightness, as seen in the Crystal Palace and Eiffel Tower. By the early 20th century, architects like Le Corbusier, Mies van der Rohe, and Frank Lloyd Wright rejected historical ornamentation in favor of functional design that expressed the machine age. Form follows function became the modernist mantra, leading to clean lines, open plans, and innovative use of concrete, steel, and glass to create spaces that reflected new ways of living and working. By the 1970s, the strict functionalism of modernism gave way to more playful and eclectic approaches. Postmodern architects like Robert Venturi and Michael Graves reintroduced historical references, often with ironic twists. Today's architecture has become increasingly diverse, from the deconstructivist works of Zaha Hadid to sustainable designs that address environmental concerns. Digital technology has enabled previously unbuildable forms, while globalization has both homogenized architectural styles and sparked interest in regional identities. Contemporary architecture often grapples with questions of sustainability, community engagement, and cultural meaning in an interconnected world. As we face unprecedented global challenges, climate change, urbanization, housing shortages, and technological transformation, architecture continues to evolve. Emerging trends include carbon-neutral buildings, biophilic design that connects people with nature, adaptive reuse of existing structures, and digitally optimized forms. Smart buildings responsive to inhabitants' needs, 3D printed structures, and designs that actively restore ecosystems represent exciting frontiers. Yet the fundamental questions remain unchanged. How do we create meaningful spaces that serve human needs, express cultural values, and connect with their context? The answers will shape the world our descendants inhabit. Architecture surrounds and shapes us, reflecting who we are while influencing who we become. From ancient temples to contemporary skyscrapers, from vernacular dwellings to experimental designs, the built environment tells our human story. By understanding architectural styles and their evolution, We gain insight into history, technology, culture, and our changing relationship with the world. The next time you walk through your city or town, take a moment to really see the buildings around you. They are not merely functional shells, but expressions of human creativity, social values, and collective dreams. A three-dimensional history that we continue to write each day.